Don't you guys hate it when one song bleeds into another? Right? Okay. Let's say you're listening to one song, and then another song will bleed from the ending of that song into another. Okay, let me explain. Let's say, I don't know, you're listening to November Rain, right? We all know how Guns N' Roses, November Rain, we all know how that ends, right? So let's say you're listening to Guns N' Roses, November Rain from the 1990s or whatever, 80s, 90s, whatever. And then, let's say, Sad But True comes on right after that. Right, like one song, like shouldn't it be where one song stops and then another song begins? Right, you shouldn't have to listen to where one song bleeds from one song into another. Right, like okay, let's say Sad But True bleeds into November Rain. Right, like you're like okay, you were listening to Guns N' Roses November Rain, right, and then all of a sudden. You know, like towards the end of November Rain, Sad But True from Metallica begins, right? I'm going to show you a prime example of what I just heard, okay? I was listening to... I was listening to PHELIOS' Veil of the Past, right? And then Joy Division with the song Eternal. Bleeded into Joy Division, Eternal, right? I was listening to PHELIOS, the song was called Veil of the Past, and then Joy Division, Eternal started playing right after that, right? This happens on Summer FM all the time. Summer FM doomed. Summer FM doomed. I was listening towards the end of PHELIOS. I don't know how to say it. PHELIOS. PHELIOS. I don't know. PHELIOS. The song was called "The Veil of the Past," and then Joy Division, Eternal started playing. So I'm gonna give you guys. I'm gonna let you guys listen to towards the end of PHELIOS' Veil of the Past, and then Joy Division breaks in. Right? Like, Veil of the Past, it didn't just stop. Right? It didn't just stop. And then Joy Division bleeded into Veil of the Past. I hate that shit. I hate when songs bleed into one song into another. I was listening to PHELIOS, Veil of the Past, and then Joy Division, the band, a group called Joy Division, and then the song called Eternal. The song called Eternal bleeded right into it. A prime example of what I mean when one song bleeds into another. I was listening to PHELIOS, Veil of the Past, and then Joy Division started with a song called Eternal. Yeah. I'm going to let you guys experience this for yourself. Enjoy.